Why does Dandadan always get hate for its SA scenes, but when Frieza wants to commit mass genocide, oh, all of a sudden it's okay to be a villain? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about SA scenes in anime and what they represent. We're going to be debunking common claims on them and exposing some hypocrisy on them. And then we're also going to explain why people hate these SA scenes. So to start the video off, I want to say that SA is evil. It always has been evil, always will be evil. No one is sitting here arguing that SA is not evil, bro. Everyone knows it's evil. With that being said, villains have always done evil in all media, bro. Not just anime. In books, movies, story, whatever the case is, villains have always done evil things. Frieza has committed genocide. Madara wanted to enslave everyone in the Tsukuyomi. And the aliens from Dandadan, they need to reproduce, but the only way they can do that is through human females, which is unfortunate for Momo. But that's kind of the entire point. These scenes are in there because they're supposed to make you uncomfortable. They're supposed to make you fearful and despair for the main characters, bro. And I don't know where people get this idea of, oh, villains need to be morally right. No, they don't. When has a villain ever been morally right, bro? That's not how villains work. That's not how villainy works, bro. Villains are supposed to be evil. They're supposed to do evil things. You know, and these evil things that they do make you hate the villain and make you like the main character even more. So that just goes to show that it is good writing. You don't hate Momo. You don't hate Okarun. You're hating the villain. And that's exactly what the author is trying to convey. They're trying to make you hate the villain. And it's working. So that's how you know it's written good. And I always like to say, anime is an art form. And with art, we should be pushing boundaries. Within reason, obviously. And what I mean by that is as long as it's not physically harming anybody and they depict evil as evil. As long as they do those two things, hey, have at it, bro. Tell your story however you want to. So now I guess we'll get into some common complaints that people like to say about these things. And the first big thing they like to say is, but they're minors. And I never really understood this claim because essentially what you're saying is that if they were of age, it would be less evil. That's what I'm picking up from you guys. But that's not true. We all know SA is evil. It doesn't matter if you're 6 or 60. SA is evil and wrong. No one should be doing that shit. Just because you're a minor doesn't make it any more evil. Just because you're of age doesn't make it any less evil, bro. It's all evil. It all should not be done. So this argument is the weakest argument you can ever say, bro. And it really concerns me because you're really like, what you guys are saying is that you're invalidating everyone that is of age that has gotten SA, bro. And that's not right. Another thing I like to say is Dandadan doesn't take SA seriously. And I would argue it doesn't really need to be honest with you. I mean, as long as they depict SA as evil, which they do, I'd say, go at it, bro. Go at it. Just tell your story. I just find it a little hypocritical when I say that solo leveling is, you know, not deep, has no story, and everyone's like, well, anime doesn't need to be deep, bro. But when I say that SA doesn't need to be deep as long as you depict it as evil, all of a sudden now everything has to be so deep and thoughtful. I think what people are scared of when they say Dandadan doesn't take SA seriously is that they're scared of people seeing stuff like this in Dandadan and it influencing the real world, how it's gonna make people want to commit SA, but I would argue it's the complete opposite. If you're depicting SA as evil, which it is, then it's going to deter people that are reading the story to not SA because they don't want to be seen as the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I would just say as long as you're depicting SA as evil, have at it. Tell your story, bro. Another thing they like to say is they just show it for fan service, which no, they don't. No, they don't. Some people need to understand that evil concepts comes with evil visuals, bro. Genocide comes with murder, mutilation, torture, and sexual assault comes with characters being stripped down and in a compromised position. It's just kind of part of the territory. I'm not sitting here saying that I want to see that on screen. I'm just saying that with certain concepts, I kind of have to understand that certain uncomfortable scenes might be on screen. You know what I mean? And the last common thing I like to say is the show is just kids half naked the entire time. Which never once when I was watching Dandadan did I ever sexualize the characters. I don't know about you guys. Anytime I saw them in these positions, I saw it as a thing of adversity. I saw it as a problem they needed to solve, bro. Never once was I going towards these type of scenes, bro. Never once. And you shouldn't. I would say 99% of the population did not do that towards these scenes, bro. They were thinking like, oh yeah, this is some type of problem that the main characters need to overcome, and they probably will overcome. And people are saying this like Captain Underpants didn't exist, bro. We all grew up reading Captain Underpants. Just some random kid in his underwear saving the world, bro. What? Where y'all at now? Where y'all at, bro? Where y'all at? And so I was really thinking, I was like, why did this happen, bro? What in these people's minds makes SA so much worse than everything else? I was thinking that SA is evil. It always has been. It's evil just like the rest, just like genocide, slavery, you know, the whole nine, bro. It's not fan service. Whether you think so or not, it's not fan service. And I was also thinking that SA and Dandadan is pretty mild compared to other series, bro. Go look at Berserk. Go look at Elfen Lied. Go look at fucking Goblin Slayer, bro. Dandadan, in comparison, is very mild compared to these other scenes, bro. And it hit me, bro. It hit me. So I was like, I don't think it's because SA is so much worse. I actually think it's because murder, death, mutilation has been desensitized to the general public, bro. And I hate to say it, but me too. I've gotten desensitized to it too. Because anytime I see someone die on screen, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Just some. Obviously, I feel something, but obviously, it's like, you know, a character dies. They die all the time. But when I see the SA scenes, I actually get more uncomfortable towards those scenes. But that's not right, though. I should be equally as uncomfortable towards these scenes and these scenes. You know what I mean? They're both wrong. They're both evil. They both should not happen in the real world. But to sit here and call Dandadan trash because it has these SA scenes in there, you're just wrong. I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. The thing is, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. No one is holding a gun to your head and forcing you to watch Dandadan, bro. And let's not forget, Dandadan, first and foremost, is a rom-com. It's not this deep dive on SA, on, you know, what happens on it, what happens to the aftermath, what the users experience. It's none of that, bro. It's a romantic comedy on Okarun and Momo trying to get together, and one likes aliens and one likes yokai, bro. And they get together and try to prove each other wrong that these aliens and yokais don't exist, but they actually do exist. And people like to hate on these scenes in Dandadan like it's not only 2 episodes out of 24 episodes on screen, bro. Maybe 5 minutes total runtime on screen of these scenes? Maybe 5 minutes? I want to finish the video off by saying this, bro. Dandadan is weird. Yes, we can all agree Dandadan is weird. It is a weird series. But it is definitely not trash, bro. You're out of your mind if you think it's trash, bro. If you do think it's trash, hate to tell you, but you're kind of lacking in the media literacy department, bro. Sorry to say it, but maybe go touch some grass next time. I don't know. But I guess that's it for me today, bro. Comment down below if you guys think SA belongs in anime or just in media in general, because I'm kind of curious what your guys' thoughts on this are. Go check out the Discord, go check out the TikTok for exclusive posts, and do all the other bullshit. But that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.